The latest iteration of Charles Schwab's Modern Wealth Survey exposes the contrast between what Americans have saved for retirement and what they think they'll need to be financially comfortable. Let's dive into the data. In the 2022 version of the Modern Wealth Survey, people on average think that $774,000 is what's needed to be financially comfortable. Unfortunately, this number stands in stark contrast to what the average American has saved. According to the Federal Reserve, the median net worth for Americans was $122,000 in 2019. It's important to point out that this number spans all adults, so it may not be reflective of someone who is closer to retirement. Nonetheless, there's a big difference between what people have and what people think they need to be comfortable. It's interesting to note that this amount has fluctuated over the years. In Schwab's 2018 survey, the respondents said that they needed $1.4 million to be financially comfortable. A year later in 2019, that number dropped to $1.1 million. In 2020, right before the pandemic, that number dropped further to $934,000. Finally, in the 2021 post-pandemic survey, the amount the respondents believed that they needed to be financially comfortable cratered to just $624,000. I find it interesting that over the 5 years of the survey, the amount that people think they need to be financially comfortable has almost halved. Even before the pandemic, survey participants were trending toward believing they needed less money. This doesn't seem to correlate with consumer spending in the years before the pandemic. Where the amount it takes to be financially comfortable has fluctuated in Schwab's Modern Wealth Survey, the amount it takes to be wealthy has remained relatively stable. In 2022, it takes $2.2 million to be wealthy, according to the survey participants. This number was up from the post-pandemic low of $1.9 million. Pre-pandemic, the wealthy number came in at $2.4 million in 2018, $2.3 million in 2019, and $2.6 million in early 2020. Just as a point of reference, you'll need $4.4 million to be in the top 1% of Americans by net worth. To me, it's fascinating that the survey participants lowered their numbers in each category after the pandemic rather than increasing them. During times of duress, would you not expect to need more? I'd be curious to know if Schwab has kept the demographic makeup of their survey respondents consistent over the years. In truth, these numbers represent the psychology of the survey respondents. They are not meaningful benchmarks. The terms comfortable and wealthy are completely subjective. The true way to understand how much you need to be comfortable is to create a financial plan and update it annually. If you do the math, you may find that your comfort level goes up even if your account values stay the same. So what do you need to feel financially comfortable? Let me know in the comments below. If you're still wondering if it's okay to retire this year, I recommend that you watch this video to learn more. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.